Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of...
Great chance! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Now this could be a chance.
Mbappe!
It's hit the uprights. It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's made its way to him. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Llorente, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Here's Rodri. Pacho. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tchouaméni. And it's Cucurella. And it's Llorente. Bellingham. João Neves. Big chance! That's put paid to the danger. Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Clipped into space. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodri. And he's in on goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
João Neves. He's going to be disappointed with that. Llorente. And now the breakaway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good progress on the left. Lovely ball and a real chance. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, they can break here. Bellingham. Szoboszlai aimed beyond the defence. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's played through for him. Oh, well played. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again. The Netherlands not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And here's Szoboszlai. Haaland. Another chance from a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Neves. Now it's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Llorente. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tchouaméni. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good foray he's making. Can he get on the end of this? He's free, he has got space. And here's Bellingham. Chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cucurella plays it short. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Vinicius Junior. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Done delicately. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Saliba. Llorente. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saliba cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. João Neves. João Neves powering forward here. Llorente. In with the challenge. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham purring through the gears. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. 75 minutes played. And here's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. Llorente. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Llorente is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Llorente.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Cucurella. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are playing them off the park! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And time is up. The Netherlands cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough to...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Out towards, great chance! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Traumeri. That is good strength. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 12 minutes,
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way past. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The Netherlands cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Cucurella is flagged offside. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Ndika getting this one clear. Could move up a gear here. Llorente. That's a good foray he's making. Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Traumeri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 30 minutes gone. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. There's the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and an even quicker feet.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's had a shot! It's hit the uprights. Cucurella. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And Cucurella. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking for the rock. Can he finish? And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Llorente makes a move down the right. Nicely weighted ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's quick to return it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Neves. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Haaland, played out wide, tries to pass it through. Now it's Llorente. They've got a corner here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. No way through, so can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Llorente calmly anticipates. The Netherlands have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Haaland. João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham running with the ball. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Llorente. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice receives it in a wide position.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rice. Now it's Bellingham. Nice physical challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Haaland. It's not an especially good pass, that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cucurella. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. And here's Neves. Well seen, saw that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The Netherlands leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Oh, he's been caught napping! Haaland is onto it in a flash. Tchouaméni knocks it into space. Closing in on goal. Real chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field, number 87, Joe Neves. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
Szoboszlai plays it short. That's very neat. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Oh, they can break here. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. He's on it. Great chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 61 minutes is...
The Netherlands have their lead.
Bellingham.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Bellingham, number 15.
The Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Cucurella, number 14, Marcos Llorente. Coming on the field, number 22, Yudes, number 9, Dembele, number 25, Nuno Mendes, number 10, Hakimi. Substitution on the field, number 20, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is
Kubasi.
number 6, Dani Olmo.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Szoboszlai. And here's Yildiz! Off the post! No, just not quite.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Vinicius Junior looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Dembele. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nuno Mendes aimed beyond the defence. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Yildiz. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Hakimi.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitutions taking place.
The Netherlands have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's good running with the ball. Played out to the left flank. Mendes gets into a good position. Pedro Porro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Thuram. Saliba. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Vietnam drag themselves back again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There could be trouble here. Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. And it's Tchouaméni. That's destined for the flank. And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, that's fabulous. Bullish header! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I think they're done. They are done. The Netherlands did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Cucurella deals with that comfortably. Llorente, nice bit of trickery. He's going all the way! And it's Rodri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rodri.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cucurella. João Neves aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk clears it away. Bellingham. Rodri. Bellingham threads one in. And here's Neves. Oh, nice touch. And he skips past his man. Shot a goal! Goal! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Bellingham, always goal side. Great vision, shot could be on. And he's straight offside. Half an hour played now. And it's Neves. João Neves charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rice. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Now it's Haaland. Lovely, now then. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's good play. Gives it back. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. João Neves. Some really good ball movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Bellingham. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. And it's Neves. And here's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rice. And it's Rice. Here's Llorente. Now it's Llorente. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Thinks about the shot. Chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The Netherlands really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Llorente drives forward on the overlap. Rice. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got away from it. Tries to pass it through. Rice. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Cucurella. Bellingham. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. And the return pass. Haaland, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Cucurella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Llorente. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And they're back on the ball again. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18.
Cucurella wins the duel this time.
Bellingham.
Nicely shaped ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Number 24. Cucurella. Number 14. Marcos Llorente. Coming on the
Thuram
field.
proves
Number
just a little bit
11.
too strong.
Eucharist.
Looking for the run.
Number 20. Vinicius
That's an
Junior.
excellent interception.
Number 22. Judas. Number 17. Soboslai.
Hakimi
Number 25. Nuno Mendes.
over to the other side.
Number
Good
10,
ball, that too.
Hakimi.
The Netherlands
Substitution.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Soboslai. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Soboslai.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Thuram. Good take. Shapes to shoot! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
The Netherlands making further changes here, and in quick succession. The Netherlands with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold it.
Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quite a game, this. All square. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Vietnam have their second corner now. Soboslai with the short one. Pings in across. And it's been hooked away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Rice. Pedro Porro. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kubasi. Shifted upfield.
Added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the number on the board is 3. Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Vietnam really will have to throw everything at this now. Pedri. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the Mbappe.